It is one of the highlights of the summer. That's an understatement. The Macy's 4th of July Fireworks show has lit up the night skies over New York for the past 46 years. Every year, it promises to be bigger and better than ever. So, some stats for you here. It's going to take more than 48,000 shells. They'll be fired from 5 barges in the East River to create those dazzling displays of firepower, and that's expected for Monday night's show. That's 1,900 shells and special effects fired every minute. The best viewing will be along the East River in Manhattan, Queens, and parts of Brooklyn. Will Coss is the executive producer of Macy's July 4th Fireworks Extravaganza. Is extravaganza on your business card, Will?
Yeah, extravaganza, spectacle, they're all kind of interchangeable. Yeah.
Love it all, and thank you so much for your time. What is it, especially this year, coming out of COVID more than ever, what is it about fireworks and this year?
Yeah, we've really spent a lot of time focusing. This is our 46th annual Macy's 4th of July Fireworks, and this year we spent a lot of time focusing on the community aspect of what we do, the familial aspect of what we do. You know, we have a unique opportunity with the events that we create to bring people together. And that was really our focus this year. As you mentioned, coming out of a long couple of years, this is our opportunity to be back on the streets of New York City, above in the skies of New York City, really collectively as one community to enjoy a bit of fireworks. We've got 25 minutes of action-packed fireworks ahead, so look forward to everyone joining.
What does it take to put a show together? I mean, when you speak of numbers, more than 48,000 shells, I can't even fathom that. How many people, the timing, the preparation, how do you do it?
Yeah, it's a year-long process to get to this point. You know, a couple of days out, we spent the last couple of days, we've had over 50 pyrotechnicians presently actively working on our barges, loading pyrotechnics into our mortars as we speak. So each barge will have 5 barges along the East River, about a mile long, and each one will have about 10,000 shells and effects. So for, you know, about 50,000 over the course of 25 minutes, 1,900 per minute are going off at a variety of heights, a variety of color. It's a spectacle, as we've touched on at the top.
And I know there's music that miraculously, how do you time that all? And you know, a lot of times there are pictures, the detail in the fireworks. How does that happen?
Actually, the music portion of our process is the first element that we work on. So we'll spend some time focusing on that sort of foundational element. This year we have Ray Chu, famed music director, as our music director of the score. So we've integrated a variety of tones, of sounds, an eclectic mix and genre this year that sort of complements, you know, America as a whole. We're, you know, a variety of peoples, and we're trying to really focus in and represent that within the body of the score. So from country to rock to pop to jazz, it'll take you on a nice musical journey, and then we work with our pyro team to complement those moments in the sky. So you've got your sort of sonic experience, and then you've got the visual experience that's complemented in the sky. So a lot of preparation, a lot of time, but really pleased with where we are at the moment.
That's great. Now, this isn't something you can sort of rehearse in secret somewhere, is it? I mean, do you find you go out to some desert somewhere so none of us can see it, or how do you do that?
We actually do. We can't test all 25 minutes of our show, but we do spend some time out in the desert in advance of the show and start to test some of the new products, some of the new elements, working on duration, working on height, just to get a sense and an understanding of how we'll balance the entire show out. But yeah, it's a wonderful evening in the desert and a unique opportunity. Sometimes we'll bring the score with us, get a little sort of musical inspiration as we see some of the stuff shooting off in the sky.
We spoke about, or we touched on, it is July 4th, Independence Day, celebrating the nation's birthday and patriotism. That's something too, you know, year round, and it's been some rough times over the past couple of years. Will we see more red, white, and blue up in the sky this year?
We have a nice balance throughout our show of we have our patriotic moments, our traditional patriotic moments, some of our American standards, in addition to a variety of other musical genres, as I mentioned before. A really eclectic mix.
Nice.
That I think is well balanced and hopefully will surprise and delight all that are in.
Before we let you go, let's talk about the
Yeah.
best places to watch and just giving everybody some advice on what time to be there, what's allowed, and all that kind of good stuff.
Sure. Yeah. Our fireworks themselves will touch off. First fire is approximately 9:25 p.m. We like to say if you have a clear view of the East River in Midtown Manhattan, you have a great view of our show. But there are some specific viewing locations throughout.
And we have a list of the viewing locations as we look at the map in Manhattan: East 42nd Street and the FDR Drive, East 34th Street and the FDR Drive, East 23rd Street and the FDR. In Queens, Gantry Plaza State Park, Hunters Point in Brooklyn, Newtown Barge Park, Transmitter Park, and Marsha P. Johnson Park. We thank you for bringing such joy year after year to both of these special events. Macy's 4th of July Fireworks, the 4th of July, Monday night, 9:25. Thank you, Will Coss. We appreciate everyone's work on your team.
I appreciate it. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Happy 4th of July. If you'd like more information, where to see the fireworks around the tri-state area, we have other listings as well. Go to our website, cbsnewyork.com.